Hi, I'm Fiona,
And I'm Marta.
and we just want to say a few words about why a forest retreat and why that's important. You can read all about what's going to happen, but we just thought it was important. We want to share with you why this retreat in the forest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start speaking about my own life and my own journey. So, like nearly 12 years ago, I found myself starting to live in the forest in a very difficult moment of my life where I was really sort of, trying to understand who I was, and it happened that I started to live in the forest in a very lost place with very basic conditions, and the process brought me to connect with some very unexpected parts of myself, and an unexpected power also showed up, telling me not who I was, but helping me to understand some stuff of myself that I haven't never seen before. And at the same time, it gave me, there were so many veils that were falling down concerning who I thought I was, and the potential I had in myself that never revealed before. And it was really also a very deep journey into my own nature. And what guided this journey was really the nature outside of me, and there was a sort of very different understanding of actually I am part of nature. I'm not a separate thing from nature. And actually the nature was showing me my own nature, and there was sort of a mirror, an echo of this two dimension. And
And the other reason for me, who hasn't lived in the forest and has been on a very different journey, I can also share a little bit my experience of how important this notion of the feminine is and what we learn from nature. We can't not understand different rhythms when we live for a time in nature. So not only because we move away from our everyday busyness and our busy lives, but also because when we are immersed in nature and we start to go on this journey where we realize that we are part of that rhythm and part of that nature, there's a natural slowing down and a much deeper connection to who we are, how we feel, and our relationship to the earth. And right now, our relationship, whoever we are, to the earth has become key to everything. And so for me, the feminine at work would really have something missing if there wasn't this opportunity to actually be completely in nature and to learn from nature, who's one of our biggest teachers. But I do want to say, for those of you who may be hesitating, because I have also been one of those people, that sometimes we can have a certain fear, because I used to be in nature when I was a kid, and then I got moved away for many reasons, was very urban for a long time, and it can sometimes feel a bit daunting to go and immerse yourself completely in that nature experience. So if you're one of those people, I could only really encourage you to take the plunge, because you'll be so surprised of what an amazing teacher nature can be, and how much joy that can bring.
yeah, and if I can add something,
Please do.
it's really, for me, it has been a journey also that has shown me how many things I was just repressing of myself. And I think as women we are receiving so many projection of what it means to be a woman, and there's a lot of also of projection how we have been building up a relation with nature. So as you were saying, there's a lot of fear, but there's also a lot of fear about our own nature and our wilderness. Because this is something that has been repressed in centuries of human history. So for me, to be in nature, it's a way to connect to some really deep hidden parts of ourselves that are hugely and deep connected with the root also of the feminine, which we have been just torn apart. And I'm just an echo about, you're speaking about fear, no? And I think
totally.
some of this fear is just introjected.
Yeah, some of the fear is just because we fear our own nature and we fear our own power and what's going to be revealed to us. Yeah.
And so I think it's another good reason why to join
come
us.
along. That was great.